Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. I'm really excited to unbox this HP Chromebook X2 in this video. I got it yesterday and now I had the time to unbox it. I purchased the 128GB variant with LTE, and in this video I will do the unboxing and I will also give my first impression of the device. And the full review and the comparison with the Lenovo Duet will come later after I use the device for a while, then I can make this video. Hope you guys will enjoy this video and don't forget to subscribe. So let's get started. Let's open the box. So we see the device on the top. Let me take it out. Wow, it feels really good even without opening it. I could feel that it's really premium. It feels solid. Wow. It's really nice. It's really nice. Shortly. The bezels are also smaller than the Duet. Definitely. It looks really good. It is slightly heavier than the Duet. And the back also looks really good and premium. It feels really good. Let's meet the flicks. Much better than the Duet. Much better. So what do we have here down? We have the pin for the keyboard attached. We have the 2 USB-C port. We have the volume. We have the SIM card tray for LTE. And also the micro SD stub should be also here. We have the power on. And this should also have the finger scanner here. And this is for the charging the pen, this part here. So that's all the ports that we have. I will put it aside and later we can turn it on and see how it feels. So what else we have inside the box? It feels like a paperwork and also the tool to open the SIM tray. There are some paperwork. I'm not that interested about that. So let me see what is here. Most probably power adapter, the cable, and the power adapter. And it's also 45 watt. It's also important to know that it has also fast charging. I will put it aside. Now we have the case and the keyboard here. The keyboard, it feels clicky. It's actually nice. Better than the Duet one, definitely. It's clickier. And the mouse pad is also really large here. I can shortly also compare it later with the Duet's keyboard here, but feels really good. Feels really good. Let's see. And that's the back cover here that we have. Yeah. Nice. Also feels good, feels premium. I have to attach it to see how it feels. What else we have? We have the pen. Pen is also included. That's also an advantage of this device. So let me take it out. And this has also wireless charging. It will attach to the tablet. Let me also try it shortly. It has to have an attachment from the side here. Yeah, you guys also saw. It's also really snappy. It's also hard. It will not fall, definitely. It's really snappy. I'm a little bit worried about the tip of the pen because it is a little bit thick. So I'm not sure if it will be nice for writing. I saw it on the videos before, so I will try it to see, and I compare it also to the Lenovo pen to see how it feels. So that was it for all the stuff inside of the box. And okay, I didn't notice that, sorry. We have also 2 pin tips here. That's also good to have it inside of here. You guys can also see. So let's go through the specification. This HP X2 Chromebook is an 11-inch 2-in-1 device. It means it can be a tablet, it can be also as a laptop. When you don't have the keyboard on, then it's the tablet. When you put the keyboard, then it really feels like a laptop. It has a 2K resolution, which is higher than the Lenovo one, which has only full HD resolution. It has 400 nits brightness. It has aspect ratio of 3:2, which is perfect for productivity. It has a Snapdragon 7C processor. It has 8 GB of RAM. This variant, and it weighs around 560 grams. The power adapter is 45 watt. This one has a storage of 128 GB. The pen was included. You already saw it in the video. The keyboard backlight, I don't think it has. The keyboard is larger than the Lenovo, and it feels also nicer. So when I shortly again show it, it's really clicky here. I like it. And the trackpad also is nice and big. If I shortly compare it to the Lenovo one here, you guys clearly see how the difference is, especially in the trackpad area. It's huge here, what we have in the HP one, which is really good to have. And the keyboard also in the Lenovo one, it's really soft. You don't get any feedback that much here, but the HP one has a better feedback. So the key travel is much better here in the HP one. The trackpad is also larger. It has two USB-C port. It has no audio jack, similar to the Lenovo one. Display output, I don't know. I will check that in my full review. The camera, it has 8 megapixel in the back and 5 megapixel in the front. Build quality, definitely better than the Lenovo. And it's also better than the Asus one. This feels really nice in the hand. It gives the vibe of the iPad. But we cannot compare it with the iPad. The CPU performance and also the software is completely different. It's completely for different usage. Here we have the fingerprint scanner, wireless parent charger. We should also have a micro SD card and the LTE connectivity. It is around 11 hours of the battery. I don't know exactly the capacity. I have to turn it on and have a look on it. It has 2 speakers, and the pricing, the one that I have in Germany is around 560 euro. And if you go for a little bit cheaper model with 64 GB of the storage, then it will be around 470 euro in Germany. So now that I talked about the specification, let me shortly talk about the back cover. It's really solid. That feels also really good. Let me connect it. Wow, it's really nice magnet, definitely. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a place to open it. It's a little bit hard, but I think I can get used to that. Maybe it will get also a little bit looser with time, but it feels really solid. So the magnet works good. How is the magnet here? Okay, I expected it better. It is not as good as the Lenovo one, but it worked. Here, it needs a little bit adjusting. So it has also this angle, as you guys see, to better type. Let me see how it holds this magnet. It's a little bit loose, yeah? It would be better if it's a little bit stronger magnet here. But let me see if I'm typing. Okay, it just stays when I'm typing, so it doesn't move that much. But it would be good if it was a little bit stronger. So the keyboard and the whole setup will look like this. And the pen can attach also on the side. It has a place. So you have a really nice setup here. You can close it. Also here, when you close it, that's also good. The Lenovo one was floppy here. This has also a slight magnet here. It feels solid. It feels really good here. Really nice. I was not sure if I will keep this device or send it back, but for now I am blown away with how it feels in my hand. So I would now turn on the device and see how the screen quality is, and see also slightly the performance of the device. So now I have the device turned on. The screen quality is really good. It's a 2K resolution, and it's a huge upgrade compared to the Lenovo one. There is no doubt there. But if I feel that there are some issues with this screen, I will talk about that in my full review. So as I said, don't forget to subscribe and wait for the full review of this device, and where I will compare it to the Lenovo Duet. The brightness is really good also. I will try that also outside to see how the brightness is, if it's possible to read or not under the direct sunlight. The keyboard is a small, but it gets the job done. The key travel is good, better than the Lenovo one. The trackpad is a huge upgrade compared to the Lenovo one. It feels also really smooth. That's a really plus point in my opinion. This 3:2 aspect ratio is really good for productivity and working with office documents. The CPU performance, right now it is installing so many softwares in the background because I just set it up. So because of that, it's slightly slow. For that, I don't want to talk about that much about the CPU. I will do that in my full review. But for now, I could say that it's snappy. You don't feel that much of the slowness here. But later, when I compare it to the Lenovo one, I will talk about the benchmarks, and I will talk about how it feels in the like real life, like how fast is the performance, how laggy it will get, and in which scenarios you might have some issues. But what I can talk right now is the pen, let's say how the pen works here. Now this is slightly charged. Now I can try to write. It writes good actually. Feels really good. It's smooth, no lagginess. It's really good. Now I will shortly write with the Penoval one. This is also good. This is also one of my favorite pens. There's also no lag here. But this is also feels good. But as I said, I have to try this with another applications and really go deep inside of the pen quality. But for now, this has a place to charge. That's also good. It comes in the box. Let me see if I can connect the Penoval one here. It's a little bit loose, so it doesn't work that much. So you need to have this magnet stripe here. So the pen was also good in the first impression. As I said, in the full review, I will talk about the pen, keyboard, trackpad, screen quality, speaker quality, camera quality. I will see if this 5 megapixel camera is better than what we have in the Lenovo one, especially if you want to do some video conferencing. And what else? The microphone quality and all the small aspects, especially the display output. I will definitely go through that. I think display output will be my point that if I will keep this device or not. So don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for my full review where I compare this device to the Lenovo, and I will give my final verdict if it worth this money, because the Lenovo one is a budget device with, you can get it below €200 or $200. So it's a really cheap device. This you have to pay €400, $500. So it's a lot of money. So you have to be sure that you're getting that device is worth the money that you're spending on. So that was it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it and hope to see you guys in the next one.